What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV, back here for another predicted lineup in anticipation for the Nottingham Forest away game in the Carabao Cup. Third round tomorrow night under the lights. Very much looking forward to it. The press conference hasn't been done as a recording as of yet, but we do have a little bit of team news. And what is that?
Well, Richarlison is back in the squad and is available for selection, which is really good news for us. Obviously, with 2 games left before the break and injuries limiting our attacking options, his return is very much needed, although you can argue he's a bit late. But, better late than never, as they say. Romero and Heung-min Son are still injured coming into this one, so unlikely we'll see them before the World Cup. But everyone else seems to be back.
Yeah, positive news in terms of Richarlison, obviously Kulusevski as well. But in terms of the predicted lineup, we're going to go for a 3-4-3 formation as per usual. Well, not as per usual in recent weeks, but what's been the usual formation deployed by Antonio this season. In goal, we're going for a surprise inclusion for Fraser Forster, seeing as it is the cup game and not sure when else he would be able to play.
Yeah, it's probably a perfect time for him to make his debut. I'm sure as part of his contract, I would be shocked if he wasn't told he would be getting the Carabao Cup games when he joined. So I think Forster will be making his debut this week, this midweek.
Yeah, we'll see what happens there. Right wing back, a toss up between Doherty and Emerson
and Spence.
And Spence, to be fair, but we're actually siding with Matt Doherty for this one.
Yeah, everyone was looking at this game, thinking this will be Spence's opportunity to get a first start. I'm still holding out hope that it might be, but we're thinking Matt Doherty will probably get the nod in this one. Seeing as I'm not sure if he trusts Spence still, even he doesn't even get a few minutes. So I would like to think Spence might get the nod, but we're going to go with Matt Doherty just seeing as Conte doesn't seem to want to play Spence.
Yeah, right centre back. We're going to give Davinson Sanchez a run out, so don't get heart attacks. But this one worries me, to be fair.
Hopefully he'll be all right. He won't have that much. Hopefully he won't have that much to deal with. And obviously Romero out. We're thinking that Dyer. We'll talk about Dyer in a sec, but we're thinking Sanchez is going to come in for this one.
Yeah, and alongside him in the middle will be Eric Dyer, back in the middle of a back 3, as opposed to Longley, who's been playing there for the past few weeks. But Eric Dyer to play in the middle of that back 3.
Yeah, we're thinking Eric Dyer will come back into the middle. Longley maybe given a bit of a rest, and that'll be fine. I think Dyer will be okay.
Yeah, let's hope so anyway, because he has been making a few errors of late, and he needs to wipe that out of his game if that's gonna, if he's gonna stay in this team, to be honest. But to be honest, we can't take him out of the team because we don't have any options.
That's
but
true.
We need to bring in the options to be able to take him out of the team. But anyway, left centre back, we're gonna go for Ben Davies and give Clement Longley a bit of a rest for this one.
Yeah. Not much needs to be said. He's played a lot of football recently, so Davies will come in.
And alongside Davies, to make up that back 5, we're going to put Ryan Sessegnon at the left wing-back role.
Yeah, hasn't been playing great as of late, Ryan Sessegnon. But with Perisic, obviously much needed in the Premier League with his set pieces, and I thought he had a great game against Liverpool. So we think Sessegnon will get the nod here with a view of having Perisic available for Sunday.
Yeah.
For Saturday?
Yes, Saturday 3 o'clock. Let's run through that back line with you guys one more time. As you can see on screen, Fraser Forster in goal. Right wing back Matt Doherty, left wing back Ryan Sessegnon, and a back 3 of Davinson Sanchez, Eric Dyer, and Ben Davies. I mean, that back 5 doesn't fill you with much confidence, does it?
Yeah, but luckily we're playing Forest, so hopefully we'll be all right.
Yeah, hopefully. But let's move on to the midfield. And the first player we're going to talk about is Yves Bissouma, who's had his best game in a Spurs shirt, in my opinion, last week. So hopefully he can build on that.
Yeah, and we're thinking he's going to play in a 2 instead of a 3. Maybe he'll get more used to the tactical inclinations of that position. And I thought, he was really good against Liverpool, and he seems to be building his confidence, which is really great. So we're going to give him another start here.
And alongside Bissouma, it's going to be Ollie Skip for a rare start for him, and hopefully he can pick up from where he left on last season before he got injured.
Yeah, we haven't quite seen the same Ollie Skip just yet in performances this season, although I don't think he's been bad, just hasn't been yet up to, at 100%, but hopefully this will give an opportunity to build some more minutes and get back into form.
Yeah, so that's Skippy and Bissouma in a middle two. On the right-hand side of the attack, we're going to favour Lucas Moura for this one.
Yeah, he came on for the last few minutes against Liverpool, and Conte said that he's still struggling with an injury, but we need Kulusevski, Richarlison, and definitely 100% for Saturday. So we're thinking that he might get the nod of this one with a view of maybe going off after about an hour.
Yeah, and to be honest, last couple of times he has played hasn't been great. So we need to see him take a bit more authority on the pitch and make better decisions in the final third for Lucas Moura. Up top, we're going to stick with Harry Kane. I mean, Conte has said in the past how he finds it incredibly difficult to rest Harry Kane, and we don't think this game is going to be any different.
Yeah, there's no real one to rest him for unless you want to put Richarlison up front, but at the moment Kane just has to play because we're so limited with options and we don't have a alternative available right now, so Kane has to play.
And then to make up that 11 on the left-hand side, we're actually going to side with Richarlison back in the team on the left-hand side. We suspect, I mean, if he does want to give Kane a rest, he might be able to pop Richarlison in the number 9 and then put Brian Hill there.
Which would be nice.
Or a Kulusevski or someone like that. But we can't see him dropping Kane.
No, I just can't see it. I think he's going to want to... He probably still wants to win the game and get through, so I think Kane will get the nod. And Richarlison maybe gets a few minutes before the World Cup, build up a bit of playing time and confidence again before he jets off to Brazil. So we're thinking Richarlison back in the squad and hopefully can get a start as well.
Yeah, let's run through the teams with you guys one more time. So in goal is going to be Fraser Forster. Right wing back, we're looking at Matt Doherty. Left wing back, Ryan Sessegnon. And back three of Davinson Sanchez, Eric Dyer and Ben Davis. Double pivot of Ollie Skip and Yves Bissouma. And then Richarlison and Lucas Moura supporting Harry Kane. If this is the lineup, what score prediction are you going for?
3-1 to Spurs. I think we should have too much quality with Forest, who I also expect to make changes. And I think we should be able to get through to the next round.
Yeah, I hope so. I think it's going to be a little tougher than what we maybe anticipate tomorrow, especially if we do go with that back line that we're suggesting. I kind of worry for it, to be honest. But having said that, I'm going to go for a draw actually in 90 minutes and Spurs to nick it on penalties. 1-1 I'm going to go for. Maybe even 2-2, to be honest. I think there actually could be quite a few goals tomorrow night. And they frustrated us as well last time when we had our first team out, never mind a few changes. So it's going to be an interesting battle. Hopefully we can come through it unscathed and then dread that next round a few days after the World Cup final and see how we go with that. But that is our predicted lineup. That is our predicted scorelines. I want to know your predicted lineup and predicted scorelines in the comment section below. Like, subscribe and comment. And as always,
come on you Spurs.